So they choose to intentionally foul.
Prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a three.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes,
No
what a
way.
shot.
That was huge, Blake.
Here's Leonard.
Get in.
Oh, it's good at the buzzer! Kawhi Leonard for the win! Let's go!
Coming down the tunnel earlier, the Hornets getting mentally prepared. And I know the home fans are prepared as well. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. Hey, Shams, the Heat seem to always be in that area of making a big move, thinking about a big move, certainly seeing what could be out there. What's your sense? Are they trying to shake up their core right now?
The Heat always feel like they are close to competing. And really trying to get to the cusp of winning a championship. The question is, can they find another star player to bring to this group? Are they willing to move the assets? And do they have the complementary pieces to go get that star player? But the Heat, we've seen it over the last 4 or 5 years. They're a team that has one thing in mind, and that's winning a championship.
They can be scary when they get to the playoffs.
Playing the regular season is one thing for this Heat group. They know when the lights are shining the brightest, they can turn it up another level in the playoffs. That's what Eric Spoelstra brings.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Hero. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the 5. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Williams, and it's Duren in at the 3 spot. Ball, the pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Over Mitchell. Cans the shot from the wing.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Mitchell kicks to Wiggins. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. Bridges passes the ball. Lets it go with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 5 points so far.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard it.
Wiggins drives in. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Williams. Dishes it to Miller. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Great D that time from Hero. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want, but there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Here's Wiggins. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Wiggins in the post. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Miller. He had 15 points last outing. Outside, Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Picked him clean. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Where, no good. The Hornets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Shots good by Miller.
Miller knows how to finish in these situations. Turned on the Jets in transition.
Ball against Mitchell. Outside, Hero. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now, Hero. Last game he had 28 points. Here's where. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it. But it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Wow. And both free throws good for Duran. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. They were raving about an opposing player, in this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Mitchell. Scoreless thus far.
Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Miami shooting their first foul shot of the night here.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
The first one falls. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking, but thank you for your honesty in that.
On that drive there, you can see Bridges anticipating the resistance and the contact and still managed to stay focused on getting into the shot.
The Hornets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for Bridges.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
The Heat making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. Both free throws good from Bridges.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Mitchell outside. Down low. Adebayo. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Miller. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Ball feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ball. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That's someone, wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, we sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Heat third.
The players in the league that worry about getting their numbers each night were often disappointed when playing this team last year. They were one of the best at opponents' points allowed per game. They set the bar pretty high for their defense this year. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Mitchell outside. The pass to Robinson. Here's Jovic. Mitchell outside. No good from outside.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Pass to Rizichet. A second chance effort. Here's Bol. And at last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Here is Robinson. Bol making his last shot. Here's Hackett. That one doesn't go. Here's Rizichet. Hackett defending. Back to Bol. Pass to Castle. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Jovic. Bol covering, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one is on Bol.
Third team foul.
The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Nikola Jovic. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. Teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. Here's Mitchell following the bucket by the Hornets. Robinson passes to Jovic. That's tipped. Reza Shea with the steal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Heisman. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Shoots from 14. And Ball pulls it down. Now Thompson. Nothing on the board. And no good that time. From deep three-point land. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
To me, their physicality has been the thing early on that stood out. They're not settling for one and done. They're following their shots and getting a lot of putbacks.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
On the court for Miami here in the second, Jaime Jaquez is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now, we've talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution, maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis,
Andrew Wiggins.
those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Thompson. Hasn't made one yet. Ball against Hero.
You know, with LaMelo, you really have a one-man offense. I mean, there's not much he can't do on this end of the court.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the second free throw, good. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Count that one. Adebayo's got 8 points.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Pass to Thompson. Hero against Ball. Thompson. That shot off. Great defense that time from Jaquez. Hero against Ball. It's stolen by Duren. Bridges deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Ball. Pass to Thompson. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Jaquez with the ball. Duren picks him up. Jaquez the pass to Hero. Now here's Adebayo. Over Thompson. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Thompson in the posts. He's guarded by Adebayo. Thompson misses. The Heat trail by 8. To the middle. Bridges with the steal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The dish to Ball. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Hero passes to Jaquez. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Bridges with the board.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And here is Hero. Timeout called the Heat.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team give up a bunch of second chance points, because oftentimes that points to a lack of effort. That's got to be the main topic of conversation during the timeout.
As far as the three-point shooting goes, a weakness, no doubt. They're in the bottom third of the league, and really a disappointing season for them from beyond.
Adebayo finds Jaquez. And here is Hero. Back to Jaquez. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Ball. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Back to Jaquez, and stolen by Williams. Shoots from the baseline. Ball no good. So for the Heat, their last game a loss to the Magic.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Ware, no good. Charlotte leading by 12. Duran the pass to Ball. On the wing, Williams. Rebound by the Heat. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Hero kicks to Wiggins. Ware passes to Hero. Here's Wiggins. Back to Hero. The Heat need to get a shot off. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Pass to Williams. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
And when you see Wiggins starting to develop that mindset, that mental edge, knows he has the defender in trouble, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
He's off on the first.
A decent free throw shooter is Wiggins, trying to become more than that, though, given how often he gets himself to the line.
He's off on the second.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
Riza with it, covered by Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here is Robinson. Still without a basket. Here's Mitchell. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Heat trail by 12. Here's Wiggins.
And here's a look at the stats for Robinson. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 13 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And the Hornets making a change here. Castle's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Sweden by 11. Inside. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Jovic.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And stolen by Thompson. They're running. Moving it up. Juzang, good. Juzang's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Hawks in Atlanta. To the paint, here's Highsmith. Good D by Thompson.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Charlotte has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. Here's Castle. Still scoreless. The try by Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
I can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me on.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Asar Thompson, he's checked in for the Hornets. .32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
And so Thompson nails both of them. The Heat trail by 19. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wiggins outside. Six to shoot. Passes to Mitchell. Three-pointer. And that one is off. And so it's Charlotte with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, after the first 2 quarters of play, it's Charlotte in control. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, what's your viewpoint? Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Duren in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. On the wing, Williams. Shoots from 14. Here's Duren. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now, here's Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That's on Jalen Duren.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
And Adebayo drops them both. Clark with the Hornets, they were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, D.A., you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. That's good from Duren. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Bridges misses. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 17-point game. Mitchell outside. Back to Hero. Mitchell in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Outside, Ball. Bridges inside. Adebayo on him. Bridges misses. The drive by Mitchell. Miller grabs the miss. Hornets leading by 17. Duren finds Ball. Shoots the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the Hornets call time here. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Wiggins. Now, here's Ball. 6 points for him. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Here's Hero. Jaquez trying to get open. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 10 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Jaquez. Still without a basket. He gets it in there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here is Miller. It's a 16-point game. Jaquez against Duran. Miller inside. In the corner, it's Bridges. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I think he epitomizes the modern-day stretch 4. Miles Bridges can hurt you from deep in addition to getting to the rack.
Down low. It's tipped. Miller with the ball. Outside, Ball. The rebound by Mitchell. The Heat trail by 19. Outside, Hero. Mitchell against Ball. Mitchell dishes to Ware. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ellis comes in for Ball. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Back to Hero. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's 12 points for Tyler Hero.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Duran the pass to Ellis. Got a piece of it. Outside, Hero. Ware kicks to Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson for 3. Good on the triple.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer. Makes great decisions.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A moment here to see some numbers for Adebayo. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 19 points per game last year, 10 rebounds and 4 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Here's Juzang. He's got 8. Takes it inside, and it's good. 2 points. Juzang's got 10 points.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Pass to Robinson. Loads it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Here's Thompson. Highsmith grabs the miss. The Heat trail by 14. It's Hero with the drive.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now, here's Duran. It's rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And that one, good. He's got 12. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Hornets?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Now, Reza Shea, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Ellis against Robinson. On the wing, Ellis to the middle. Here's Reza Shea. And the dunk by Reza Shea.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Some changes for Charlotte. Thompson, he's checked in for Duran. And Castle is subbed in for Ellis. Heat also with a sub. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Hero. Now here's Wiggins.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the pass to Adebayo. 1:49 left to play in the third. Good D by Thompson. Here's Castle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Now Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Jovic. He's covered by Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. 16 feet away.
Look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Charlotte leading by 16 to the inside. There's 47 seconds left in the third. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. And it's not been that bad, just a handful. And when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Williams, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. Heat also with the sub. Mitchell, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Mitchell outside. He dishes it to Robinson. Passes it to Jovic. Good on the shot.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Castle, guarded by Robinson. Thompson outside. The feed to Williams. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Castle. His three-pointers off the mark. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Charlotte. They lead by 14. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. They've got Mitchell. Wiggins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Ware in at the center position. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Miller. Over Robinson. Miller, no luck.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
The pass to Mitchell. Dishes it to Wiggins. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Mitchell passes to Ware. Kicks to Robinson. Over Miller. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Hornets leading by 16. Here's Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Robinson.
One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
And that one falls for Bridges.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
Charlotte making a switch here. Duran's checked in. Heroes checked in for Miami. That one is no good. The Heat trail by 17. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Can't hit that one. And there's Bridges on the assist by Miller.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
And here's Wiggins. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Here's Bridges. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Wiggins in the post. He's covered by Ball. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Wiggins just staying with it, refusing to let the defense get the better of him there.
Bridges outside. He can't get it to go. Great defense that time from Jaquez. Bridges with the steal. Mitchell against Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And it's 6 points from Brandon Miller.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
And the Heat call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Ware passes to Adebayo. Hero against Miller. Here's Hero. 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Duren with it. Miller inside. He's against Wiggins. Miller, no up. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And that's now 6 points for Davion Mitchell. Here's Rizachet, covered by Wiggins. And that one's good. Rizachet.
Oh, that's a great sign for Rizachet, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Miller against Hero. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Off target with the open look. Hornets leading by 16. And it's Ball in the corner. And the 3 ball is good.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. He lobs it up.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
The Hornets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Monday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Adebayo with the bucket.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Ball dishes to Bridges. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell passes to Ware. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Tries yet again. He lays it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Pass to Rizachet. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Williams is checked in for Rizachet. Now here's Wiggins. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball.
That's his third foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
Ware passes to Adebayo. And there's the call on Mark Williams.
Mark Williams.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Off the inbound.
Outstanding contest that time. Miller doing a good job defending without foul.
Here's Ball. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 5 assists tonight.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
And finished off by Williams.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here's Adebayo. Passes to Hero. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the wing on the left. Pass to Duran. Now, here's Bridges. Back to Duran. Over Wiggins. Bank shot. No good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Here's Ball after Tyler Hero's bucket. The shot off that time. Wiggins with some nice D. Hero against Miller. Hero kicks to Mitchell. And the 3 off target.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Bridges misses.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a break.
Beautiful play by Hero. Running the floor to finish the fast break strong.
And the Hornets call time here. They're up by 13. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Miles Bridges.
Well, I think you've got to look at the defense for part of this. Clearly he was outstanding, but the defense didn't really put up any resistance at all. And as a result, he was able to eat and eat and eat some more.
A really solid performance here in front of the home crowd. He may not be the star of this team, but nights like this are what make him a fan favorite. Now, here's Ball. And the shot goes in. And the Hornets lead by 15.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're down by 15. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. .141 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Mitchell. Off the left rim and out. Hornets leading by 15. Now the pass to Duran. Miller inside. He's covered by Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag. 2.
That free throw good from Miller. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Both free throws good for Miller.
You know, for Miller, to me, it's about playing to his strengths. When he does that, he's an effective player.
The Heat trail by 17.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Hornets.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against the Heat.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But in particular, a real good game it was for LaMelo Ball.
He was... everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Now, here's Ball. Following the missed shot by Davion Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Here's Bridges. And the Hornets miss again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Out to the right wing. From 17 feet out. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Wiggins.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Now Ball. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.